Good morning, students. I am Dr. Ritika, the faculty of CSC department, as an associate professor in St. Andrews Institute of Technology and Management. Today, I am going to deliver the lecture on the subject CAM, that is Computer Application in Management. And today we will cover the topic of our Internet and its applications. So let's start with Internet. Now, introduction. Internet or net, or you can see the network of network. It is the largest computer network in the world that connects billions of computer users. The word internet comes from combination between interconnection and the network, where network is the collection of computers and devices to connected via communication channels and transmission media which allow to share resources, and resources are hardware, software, data and information. So generally nobody on internet. Now, the vast collection of computer networks which forms and acts as a single huge networks for transport of data and messages across distances, which can be anywhere from the same office to anywhere in the world. Basic history. So let's take a history about the internet. ARPA, that is the Advanced Research Project Agency, in 1969 to January, it started as experimental computer network which follow the concepts of no server but equal importance or participation to every computer in the network. Even if one or two node destroyed, that will not affect the network. In 1982, the word internet started, and in 1986, first freenet created in Case Western Reserve University. In 1991, the US government allowed business agencies to connect to internet. Now all peoples can connect to the internet and improve their life and work quality. In the internet support various aspects in our life. So Winton Cerf, the father of internet, or you can see the co-designer of the TCP/IP networking protocol, that is a transmission control protocol, or you can say internet protocol. So it is the co-founder and the father of the internet. Now how to connect internet? Here you can understand our home computer. These are the telephone lines, some broadband lines and routers. So the home telephone line, some routers and some home computers. Home computer and telephone lines both are connected with the broad line MTA, you can say broadband, and this broadband is connected with the router, and this router is connected with your home line as well as the DSL or cable modem, which is connected to our internet, and the telephone is plugged in with a switch. So this is the way how internet is connected with our different devices, with the help of different devices, with the help of different broadbands to connect the internet. Now internet services, there are different internet services like URL, www, email, some web pages, home pages, some web publishing, video conferencing, web browsing, search engines, telnet, protocols, forms, FTPs, ISP, DNS, HTTP are the different internet services which are basically used in the internet. Now what is www? World Wide Web, or you can say W3, which is known as the web, is a system of interlinked hypertext hypermedia documents accessed via the internet. The hypertext is the text which is displayed on computer or other electronic device with reference to other text that the reader can immediately access, usually by a mouse click or key press sequence. So hypermedia is used as a logical extension of the term hypertext, in which graphics, audio, video, some plain text, and hyperlink intervene to create a generally non-linear medium of information. Here are the Tim Berners-Lee in 1989 is the creator of the World Wide Web, or W3. Here you can see the father of the WWD, which invented the WWD while working at CERN, the European Practical Physical Laboratory. Difference between web and internet. So internet is the collection of networks that connects millions of businesses, government agencies, educational institutes, and individuals also. But in WW means we use to access information over the internet. The main difference is the different communication protocols to be used in W3, that is World Wide Web, and some special link like hyperlink that enables users to jump from one place to another on the web. So it is the difference between web and the internet. Now, web pages. Web pages is a document or resources of information that is suitable for the World Wide Web and can be accessed through a web browser and displayed on a monitor or mobile devices. This information is usually in HTML or XHTML formats and may provide navigation to other pages via hypertext link. They can contain text, graphics, audio, video, and has built-in connections or links to other web documents. So web page has a unique address called URL, that is Uniform Resource Locator. Web browsers, a software application for retrieving, presenting, and traversing information resources on the World Wide Web. It allows to locate, view, and navigate the web. It can have a graphical user interface, that is GUI, meaning they can display pictures or you can say graphics in addition to text and other forms of multimedia such as sound and video like Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Chrome, Opera, or can be text based like Linux or Lynx. First web browser was developed in 1991, that is the Mosaic developed by the Marc Andreessen. Now different types of web browsers here are. In the topic of web browser we have covered all the web browsers, but it is the part of our internet, so we will cover here just a little bit about the web browsers. So web browsers, different web browsers are Chrome, Firefox, or you can say Mozilla Firefox, Internet Explorers, Opera Mini, Netscape Navigators, Safari, and are the different web browsers. Protocol is a set of guidelines or rules. The communication protocol is a formal descriptions of message formats and the rules for exchanging those messages. The format that agreed to transfer data between two devices with the help of HTTP, that is Hypertext Transfer Protocol, Internet Protocol IP, FTP File Transfer Protocol, SMTP Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, and NTP Network News File Transfer Protocol, and the last is the TCP/IP, that is a Transmission Control Protocol, normally used together with the IP, or you can say Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol, that is TCP/IP. Some email. Now a written message that is sent and received over the internet. The message can be formatted and enhanced with graphics and may also include other files as attachments. Link ordering. Here are the some link related to our email. An email identify an email box to which email message may be delivered. Most email on the internet use the SMTP protocol, that is Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. Now here is the, you can understand email. You all are aware about the emails. So here are the subject, date, from where you want to send to. Here are the text you have written, some local mail, get messages, new messages, reply, reply all, forward, file, next. It is the part of our email. Now email, chatting and email. Again, email is a way of sending individual messages to people using an email server to relay the message. The server holds the messages from a person until he or she retrieves them. It can be sent whether or not a person is online. One way to send or receive email is to use a mail program such as Microsoft Outlook or Apple Mail that will communicate with your mail server. Another method is called to be the web mail, or you can say Hotmail or Gmail, which allow to send messages using a web-based interface. To send some messages on email using either of these methods, you simply need to know their email address also. Now next is the chatting. Chatting is a way of talking online in real time with many people at once. Some chat rooms are available via the web, while others require a separate software programs to chat with other users. Online chat rooms allow multiple users to join in a conversations and see what all the other peoples are typing. The typing chat room are based around certain themes such as teen chat, Macintosh chat, religious chat. It is based on their online chat. So you can meet new peoples in an anonymous environment where you need to choose a screen name to join a chat room, but the screen name can be whatever you would like it to be. I usually choose something that describes me well, like hot guy. So you all are aware about the chatting and email. Now, internet application in business. In corporate activities, internet is very useful in business, and in business first is cooperative activities, which follows gathering of cooperation intelligence, enhancing corporate communications, improving public reactions, providing new way to recruit employees, developing electronic publishing and new information services, reducing distribution cost, achieving cost saving and efficiencies. All are the cooperative activities, which is one of the application of our internet in business. Next is the market intelligence. In market intelligence, it support monitoring customers discussion and attitudes, monitoring customer developed website, monitoring competitor activities, conducting market research, all are related to our internet application in business, which include marketing intelligence. Number 3 is customer relations. In customer relation, number 1, it provides product information repositories, provide customer supports, obtaining customer feedbacks, providing directory services. So in customer relation, they follow different options in the internet application in business. Number 4, sellings related to electronic stores or malls, order taking and providing information on order status, distributions of digital data, all are the part of our internet application in business in sellings. Now internet application in business in marketing. In marketing, they find new customers, educating customers, building credibility with potential customers, building goodwills, improving brand loyalty, encouraging brand trials, building customer loyalty, which is based on the membership program, building customer loyalty, which is based on the ongoing communication, and building a mailing list. All are related to our internet application in business. Some advantages of internet are communication, research, education, financial transactions, for updates. So communications, with the help of chatting, with the help of email, you can communicate with one another. Research, you can say some research work to be done with the help of our internet. Education is one of the very most important advantage of environment. Some online sessions, online education classes to be held on the internet. Financial transactions for updates, some banking related applications, some banking related transactions to be done in the financial transactions. Next, in the first, communication. So communication is the process to transmit and receive symbols, data, image, text, document, graphics by using various computer devices. So here you can see how different computers are connected with different customers in how they are communicate with the help of, it depends upon the way which they are choosing for the communication. They include the process of collecting, processing, distributing, sharing, retrieving, transferring and storing the information. Now internet being a main communication tool using video conferencing, internet phone, some messengers, some emails. So these are the different ways by which we can communicate with each other. Next is the research. In order to do research, you need to go through hundreds of books as well as the reference, and was one of the most difficult job to do earlier. So research is one such thing which has got lots of benefit from the evolution of the internet. So we can learn more and more related to our research topic. We can learn, we can follow some encyclopedia to research the research work. Education is one of the best thing that the internet can provide. There are a number of books, reference books, online help centers, expert views and other study orientation material on the internet that can make the learning process very easier and well as a fun learning experience. So education part is one of the best part of learning or to study with the help of internet. In financial transactions, financial transaction is the term which is used when there is exchange of money. With the use of internet in the financial transaction, your work has become a lot easier with the ability to do the financial transactions that are easily over the internet, that can be based on our e-commerce also, wherein e-commercing you can buy and sell the products or items very easily. Now next is the some disadvantages of the internet, like theft of personal information, spamming, malware threats, social isolation, obesity and depression. All are the disadvantages of our internet. In theft of personal information, the use of net banking, internet for banking, some social networking and services often makes our personal information vulnerable to theft. So unscrupulous hackers can access our sensitive information through unsecured connections by planting phishing softwares. Now next is a spamming. Spamming refers to the sending unwanted emails which serve no purpose and needless obstruct the computer system. So they use bots that bombard the receivers with an endless line of advertisements, and they can prove to be increasingly relaxing as it keeps getting mixed with our more important emails. Malware threats. It is one of the most annoying problem with the internet is the ease with which any malware can infect our computer. Now malware is related to our virus, and virus is a program are insuspicious and may get active simply by clicking or seeming harmless links in computer connection to the internet are extremely prone to their IP targets, that is internet protocol addresses. It targets virus attacks that may end up crashing the system completely. Now, social isolation, obesity, and depression. The biggest problem with having the internet is its ability to create rifts between the real and the virtual world. So, there are the addictions of everything that pertain to the web and include excessive suffering, online gambling, social networking, and gaming addictions. So all problems are so deeply linked with one another with the internet. It doesn't uncommon for people to be affecting with multiple issues. Now conclusion. After completing the topic of internet advantages, disadvantages, internet related some web browsers, some web pages, we will come to finish our slide on the basis of our topic internet and its application. So conclusion is, on one hand, make best use of internet with carefully planning and proper management. Putting a business on the internet can make it more effective and productive. However, understanding and knowing how the rapid changes and various complex issues that can be encountered in getting the business onto the net is imperative to its success. So the internet, it contains some advantages and disadvantages. Internet contains some pros and cons. We have learned all about what is internet, different types parts of internet, some web browsers we have learned, some web pages we have learned. We have learned about advantages and disadvantages of internet. So students, thank you very much for your kind attention. It was all about our internet and its applications. Thank you students. Thank you for your kind attentions. Thank you. Thanks a lot.